To access your reason automation database, you can choose the platform you'd like to use. We recommend using pgAdmin. To download pgAdmin, you can click the link in the description below and make sure you download the appropriate version for your computer. If you've never used a PostgreSQL database on your computer, you're going to have to download the PostgreSQL Database Managing System, and the pgAdmin website links to this installer that you can use. Once your download is complete, open pgAdmin. If this is your first time using pgAdmin, it'll ask you to set a master password. Make sure it's something you remember because it will ask you to enter this password before you access anything on pgAdmin. To connect to your database, navigate to the toolbar on the left and right-click. Hover over Register, where you can create a new server group for your Raisin automation server, or just register the server in the existing group. To connect to your server, you'll need the credentials that you received in your email. They should include a server address, username, and password. Enter those in the Connection tab, and make sure the port is the same as the one provided with your credentials. And leave the maintenance database as Postgres. Once you save and continue, you can see your server as the product database. Now you can begin your query. To do so, make sure you have your product database highlighted, then click on the Query tool in the top left toolbar. It's the icon on the left with a stack and a cursor in the icon. Clicking on this will reveal the space for you to begin your query. There are a few SQL clauses you'll use almost every day. Select and from are the main two. So let's say we want to look at an entire table. Then you want to type an asterisk after select, and after from, you type the table name. In this case, let's take a look at sales diagnostic shipped COGS. As you can see, this would pull out the entire table. We can see all the columns, all the rows, and this might be a little too much information. Let's say we wanted to look specifically at ordered units. Then after select, instead of an asterisk, you just type the column name you like. And in this case, it's ordered units. Now, as you can see, this is also not that helpful. We can see ordered units, but we can't see which ASIN they're referring to. So in this case, you just type ASIN, comma, and then ordered units, and now you can see which ASIN the ordered units are corresponding to. Let's take it one step further and add a condition. In this case, I want to look at my ordered units on Christmas Day 2021. That's where the where clause comes in. If you're looking for a specific date, you type where date equals, and then your date. In this case, it's December 25th, 2021. And as you can see, it pulls out all the ASINs and ordered units for that specific date. If we take a look at the results we got, the ASINs are duplicated. We have 2 entries for each ASIN. Let's take a look at why this may be. To troubleshoot, I want to look at the entire sales diagnostic table and order by ASIN to see each entry next to each other. When we pull out the entire table, we can still see that there's 2 entries per ASIN. But why? Scrolling through, you might notice that this is a vendor database, so there's 2 views, sourcing and manufacturing view. If you want more information about the differences between these two, take a look at our Help Center page at help.reasonautomation.com. Click on Vendor Central, and the first page is Manufacturing View versus Sourcing View. Clicking on this will give you a page where you can read a little bit more about the 2 views and the differences between the two, and if you scroll down, you can also see a chunk of code that you can use to compare between manufacturing and sourcing view. Now let's go back to our code. Before we keep going, I want to make sure that I'm pulling out the ASIN and ordered units columns in my select statement. And finally, I want to filter out sourcing view, and I only want to look at manufacturing view. So I'm going to add a condition to my where clause that states I want distributor view to equal manufacturing. And there you have it. That's a basic query that pulls out ordered units for one specific day.